Planning your year won't change your life. Yeah, I know that sounds backwards coming from someone who's about to teach you exactly that, but stay with me.
Soft love. Most women spend hours on a vision board in January and feel the same way by March. Not because they didn't want it badly enough, because they built a plan with no bridge to their daily life. And that's what we're fixing today.
By the end of this video, you're going to have a complete system.
How to plan your year, how to break it into 90-day windows that actually move you, and 3 questions to ask yourself every single morning that keep you connected to the plan when life tries to pull you off course.
My name is Rochelle, and I'm the founder of the Enclave Avenue, a community of women who are serious about healing and growth, not just talking about it. I built the Enclave because I saw a pattern in women around me. These women were smart, capable, faith filled women who were doing all of the right things but still feeling stuck, setting goals but not hitting them, starting over the same way every year. And that pattern I saw in myself. That was me.
Here's what most year planning advice gets wrong. It treats your goal like a list. You write down 12 things you want. Maybe you get a pretty planner, maybe you make a vision board, and then you go back to your regular life. And those 12 things just sit there, waiting, judging you every time you open that notebook. Sounds familiar?
Here's why that happens. There are actually three layers to a plan that works, and most people only build one of them.
The first layer is vision, where you want to go. Most people have this. That's the goals list. The second layer is strategy, the 90-day window that turns vision into real milestones. Most people skip this entirely. The third layer is daily action. What do you do today that connects to the bigger picture? Without this layer, the plan dies every time. You can't jump from vision to daily life. Your brain doesn't work that way. You need the bridge, and the bridge is the 90 days. Research in neuroscience actually supports this. Your brain is wired for shorter feedback loops. When a goal is 12 months away, it doesn't feel real enough to drive behavior. But 90 days? That's close enough to feel urgent, far enough to build something meaningful. And that's the system we're building today.
Before we look forward, we need to look back, and that is step one. I want you to audit the year that just happened or the season that you're coming out of. Ask yourself these three sets of questions.
1. What worked? What produced real fruit in my life? 2. What drained me? What was I doing out of obligation, fear, or people pleasing that I need to release? 3. What is God calling me towards? Not what looks good on paper, what keeps coming back up in my spirit. Write those answers down before you set a single goal because your plan needs to grow from honest ground, not from pressure or comparison. A goal says, I will lose 20 pounds. An intention says, I will honor my body as a temple and make choices from that truth. Goals can fail. Intentions guide you even when circumstances change. We will set intentions first. Then we get specific inside our 90-day windows.
This is what we'll do. We'll set one intention for each area of your life. That's faith, mind, body, relationships, and purpose. That's your year. 5 intentions.
Now we get into the 90-day reset, and this is where everything changes. Here's how I want you to think about it. Your year has 4 90-day windows. Each window is a season, and in each season, you choose one primary focus area from your 5 intentions. Just one, not all five, one. I know that might feel limiting, but here's what I've learned. Women who try to move everything at once usually move nothing. Focus is not restriction, focus is power. So you pick one focus and then you ask yourself the most important question in this entire video. What has to be true by day 90 for this to be a win? Write that down. That's your milestone. That's your finish line for the season. Then you work backward. If your 90-day looks like that, what does day 60 look like? What does day 30 look like? What does day 7 look like? Now you have a map, not a wish, a map.
You are not alone in this because I will be joining you. Now, I won't be measuring myself against a year, but the 90 days. And I know that's something that I can hold on to.
One more thing about the 90-day window: build a reset at day 45, a halfway check in, not to judge yourself, to recalibrate. We know that life will shift. Your check in is where you adjust the plan without abandoning it. That halfway check in is the difference between women who finish and women who quit.
Okay, so you have your year intention, you have your 90-day focus, and your milestones. So now it's time to bring it all the way down to your daily life.
Because here's the truth: plans don't fail on big days, they fail on ordinary Tuesdays when you're tired and your schedule falls apart and you just go on autopilot. The daily action system is what keeps you anchored on those Tuesdays.
Every morning or evening, whichever works best for your life, ask yourself these three questions. Just these three.
Question one: what is my one priority today? Not your to do list, not your obligations, your one thing. The one action that, if you did nothing else, would move you towards your 90-day milestone. Question two: what would make today feel like a win? This is different from the priority. This is permission. Permission to define your own success for the day, not by what you produce, but by how you showed up. Question three: what do I need to let go of today? Maybe it's a conversation you're carrying, a worry you keep replaying, an expectation that isn't yours. You write it down. And this is the part where your faith comes in. You release it, let it go, and let God handle it. Those three questions take 5 minutes, but they wire your brain for intentional living instead of reactive living. Over 90 days, that rewiring is real. That's not motivation, that's neuroscience and faith working together.
I want to say something that most planning videos will never tell you. You can do all of this perfectly, the year intentions, the 90-day milestone, the daily questions, but you have to remember, you still have to surrender the outcome because control was never ours to begin with.
The plan is not replacement for faith. The plan is an act of stewardship. You're saying to God, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be intentional. And I trust you with what I cannot control. That is the posture that changes everything. Not white knuckling your goals, not performing productivity, but doing the work and releasing the grip.
That's what the Enclave was built on, and that's what I want you to carry into every season ahead of you. Before I give you the next step, I want to leave you with this. The women who changed their lives aren't the ones who planned perfectly, they're the ones who stayed in the room.
They hit day 45, looked at their milestone, and realized they were behind. And they didn't quit, they recalibrated. They showed up the next day and the next. The 90-day system isn't a measure of your worth, it's a container for your growth. And what grows inside, it depends not on how disciplined you are, but on how honest you're willing to be with yourself. That honesty is a spiritual practice and it's available to you right now in this season, exactly as you are.
All right, here's what I want you to do right now. I created a 90-day reset planning sheet that walks you through everything that we covered in this video today. So that's the year intention, the 90-day milestone, and the daily questions. It's one page, it's simple, and you can download it today. So go to the description box, grab it, print it, and fill it out today.
Rise, rise, rise.